Hey you guys, as you can see I got my game day red on. Yo Bulldogs, #1 in the nation I might add. And I must applaud you, No Sean, Stafford, Mark Richt, special teams, defense. What a thrashing of Georgia Southern I might add. I mean that was just amazing. So great start to the season. Look forward to hearing more about you. Hopefully I get to see some games, I don't know. I'll be out of the country, but we'll see what happens. And just want to say congrats on the victory yesterday, and good luck in the future in this upcoming season. I'm feeling a championship. I think it can come. Well, as you can see, and also here probably, I'm behind a Class 6, Class 7 Rapid, you know. I mean, it's pretty ferocious, so you don't want to get in without trained, quality experience. But no, not really. I just took a hike down here. It's supposed to be about 30 minutes away. I came down here before, but this way I took an alternate route and might have taken an hour and a half or so. I was looking for the lake, but came across this same river, so it worked out. Had some fun hiking, a little sweaty, hair's a little crazy, but feeling good, enjoying the nature, and so just wanted to share this with y'all. Also want to share with you another book recommendation. This is known as Shadow of the Almighty. It is a biography about Jim Elliot, and it was written by his wife Elizabeth Elliot, and it's about his life, and a lot of it is kind of letters he's written, and also a lot of his stuff in his journal. And it comes up to the end to where, well, don't really want to spoil it, but they kind of tell you in the beginning anyways, is that he was martyred in a Indian village in South America. So it was an unreached people group, and him and 4 other guys were trying to go in there and bring the gospel to them, and it ended up costing their lives. And he died at a very young age, but a lot of people have really been inspired by his story, his life, and just his devotion to God. That's really what I'm kind of halfway through the book, but what I've really noticed is his strong devotion, and just he's really in tune with the Spirit. So he's always striving every day to be more and more like Christ. So he digs in the Word, he shares with everyone the things he's learning about Christ and just the gospel in general. And he tries to encourage and edify other people, and so that's what got him to go down to, it was in Ecuador, and he was speaking, and he was working with a group that spoke Quechua. And so it's just a really interesting autobiography, and it's really well written. He has a great vocabulary, vernacular, so to speak, and it's just a really, really inspiring book for those of you who are thinking about going into ministry or mission type work. I would highly recommend it. For others of you, I think it's just a great thing to know about kind of one of your saints or kind of one of your heroes in the Christian realm. And so that's kind of one of my recommendations. Rhonda lent this book to me, and so I applaud her for that. So thank you very much, Rhonda. And also want to let you know, school is starting in 1 day. Can't believe it's finally here. We got everything set up. It's looking great, and all the teachers and faculty are just really eager and expecting great things out of this year. And so just want to thank everyone's hard work going into it and just everything they've been doing. And so also been building some desks and stuff, and that's been kind of fun, doing a little carpentry, a little different than what I'm necessarily used to, and so I kind of like that, a little different than the painting stuff. And we've also been, another big thing that was kind of a highlight of this trip so far was Friday night, and Carlos is speaking at church, and there was this really, really intimate and kind of precious moment with one son. He's probably 25, late 20s, and he came forward and ended up asking forgiveness from his mother. And so it's kind of like this prodigal son moment. He was into drugs and just a lot of sinful things, and he came before the congregation wanting to change his life, wanting to get more in the Word, wanting to get closer in his relationship with Christ, and wanting to ask for his forgiveness from his mother. And so that was really touching, and something not often seen in U.S. churches just because of the scale and size of churches. This is smaller, and so it's more intimate, and I think that sometimes the Spirit moves more, and sometimes more in that aspect, because everyone kind of knows what's going on and is involved in each other's lives, and so that's kind of the aspect they try in the States with small groups, because the churches are so large. And so I think that's something great to get involved in. I would encourage everyone to do that, because that's what life's about. It's about relationships, and that's what you build. And so your relationship with Christ, your relationship with others, and your relationship with even outsiders that are not familiar with Christianity or the way of Christ. And so get involved in all those you can and invest in other people's lives. Another great moment then was someone actually came forward. He was probably in his teens, and he accepted the Lord. And so we all clapped, and it was just a really joyous occasion. And everyone just had a really fun time, and the Spirit was just working wonders in there. We prayed over people, and you could just really feel everything really vibrant and bright in that place. And so God was doing great things, and greater things are still to come. And so just want to thank everybody, and want to introduce you to 2 more kids here at Destino del Reino. And also, I'll give you a gorgeous view of this river. So, there you go. A little more tranquil than I described. So, adios. Hey, ¿dónde están sus manos?
Acá.
Acá y otra? Oh, qué bueno. Okay, hey, gringos, we have 2 more lovely hermanos, ¿sí? Hermanos, hermano y hermana. ¿Y cómo se llaman?
Sammy.
Sammy, ¿y tú?
Emily.
Emily, ¿y cuántos años tienen?
3.
3.
Sí.
¿Y tú, Emily? 2, ¿verdad?
2.
2, wow. ¿Y puedo ver tu sonrisa? See? She's got the best dimples. I'm telling you, she does. And then Sammy has the best dance moves. ¿Quieres bailar, sí?
No.
No?
Emily.
Emily? Well, no ahora, pero usualmente me gusta bailar, ¿sí?
Sí.
Okay. No necesito ahora, pero okay. If you want to, si quieres. Yeah, do some dance moves for him. All right. Looking good. All right, good dance moves. I like them. Okay, no más. Okay, all right. He's an awesome dancer. ¿Y ellos pueden cantar conmigo?
No.
Alabaré.
No.
Sí.
No.
Tú dices, Emily.
Emily.
Dos.
Emily.
Okay, conmigo. Sí. Alabaré, 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 alabaré. Mi Señor. Otra vez, uno más. Alabaré, 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 alabaré.
Alabaré a mi Señor.
Mi Señor. All right.
Señor.
All right. Dice adiós a mis amigos.
Adiós.
All right.